Just have a couple of quick announcements to make before we introduce Ted. I see Ted working his way to the stage. We have over 400 tickets of the blue tickets that were sold for lunch today, and a little over 300 of them have been turned in. If you're holding on to a blue ticket, you need to turn that ticket in and get your meal now, because we're going to be leaving here very shortly. There will be other food available here after 6 o'clock. There's going to be gyros, and there's going to be hot dogs and so on. But if you are holding a blue ticket, you need to turn that ticket in now if you want to eat the fantastic barbecue from Gino's. Secondly, the folks from Cigar Grotto have a little promotion that they're doing. If you buy a cigar, they're going to have one of those lovely ladies back there in a bikini in the dunk tank here in about 15 minutes, and you get 3 balls to throw at the thing and dunk her into the tank. And then lastly, there's going to be some folks coming through the crowd for raffle tickets. We're selling this a raffle ticket. It's $1. It's a fantastic opportunity for you to take front sight training out in Rump, Nevada, right outside of Las Vegas. There's also all kinds of other items that we're going to be raffling off, premium cigars, tactical equipment, you name it. There's so much stuff. When they come around, please be generous. Please buy some tickets, and I'll turn it now back over to Jimmy. Jimmy?
Thank you, my friend. I learned while producing Roger's radio show and doing broadcasting for so many years, you spend a long, long time, about 2 hours off the air for every hour on the air, researching, formatting the show. You're locked solid, and then something happens, and the producer says to himself, you know, this is interesting, this ought to be on the broadcast. And it took me a while, but over a course of maybe a decade, maybe 15 years, I convinced Roger that that was in point of fact the case. That something interesting happens that you get on the radio, even if you've had this person scheduled for a month or two. Something interesting has happened here. It's going to take us about 2, maybe 3 minutes. And here to introduce this something special happening is
Penny Magnato. I know a lot of you guys, and this is so fun today. I'm so proud to be here.
They're going to get spanked.
Jimmy's given me the honor of announcing this little poem that our very good friend Dee Barrow, our Choctaw Indian, real honest-to-God original American, is going to speak for a little while to you, and she's going to recite actually a song that she actually feels is more poetry than song, and she says she doesn't want to sing it. So she's going to speak to you, deliver this little poem to you, and we're so proud of Dee. A lot of you know Dee, and she's just fabulous. So take a minute to listen to Dee. She's wonderful.
Thank you, Penny. I know a lot of you people out there, and I know a lot of you people out there know who I am and have seen me at rallies, different rallies around Southern California and in Arizona and in D.C. What I'm going to do, or what has gone through my mind while I was listening to all the speakers today, was a little song that we knew back in World War II when we had so many good patriotic songs and music during those days, and all of us teenagers knew all of them. This is one that I think will hit home with all of you. They've just been talking about anchor babies. I am so proud that I know who my father was. I am so proud that I know who my mother was. I am so proud that the whole family on both sides, I knew who they were and what happened, and there is a history in their lives. And so I'm going to say to you, this is my country. And I hope you think of it as your country, not political, but look at it as the whole thing, a whole beautiful thing that it is. I saw a peaceful old valley with a carpet of corn for the floor, and I heard a voice within me saying, this is worth fighting for. I saw a little old cabin with a river that flowed by the door, and I heard a voice within me saying, this is worth fighting for. Didn't I build this cabin? Didn't I plant that corn? Didn't my folks before me fight for this country before I was born? I gathered my loved ones around me, and I gazed on each face I adore. And I heard a voice within me, thunder, this is worth fighting for.